Hey guys, and welcome back, and thanks for taking another few minutes out of your day to watch this video for me. I really appreciate all the support I am getting. So, today we're going to be doing a video about the beginner's guide to makeup my way. So let's just get started. Okay, for starters, I think you do this whole prepping your face thing. So we're going to use this Cover FX Blurring Primer. Minimizes the appearance of pores and fine lines to create a super smooth, flawless, airbrushed look. Well, minimize those fine lines and pores. So I think you only put it on the spots you think that you need it. Yeah. So there, I primed my face. And next we're going to go in with I'm going to put my hair up because it's hard when your hair is right in your face. And hair is up. So after you apply your primer, you're going to go in with your contour. And contour is like pretty much from your ear to your lip, just about on both sides. And it creates this line of definition so that you have like just a more defined look to your face. So I'm going to be using this MAC shade in NC20 for my contour. I'm just going to put some on my wrist here. And then I'm going to be using this Luxie 660 Precision Foundation brush. And I'm actually going to need a little mirror. I have one in this Boxy Charm Pure palette. And I'm going to dip my brush into that, tap it off. And I'm going to start right here. And I'm just going to apply that. See how you can see that line on both sides? And then I'm also going to contour down here. That's my contour. You do set your contour, so let me grab some powder real quick. So I've got my powder here, and I think you can use any powder. You just put a little
Guys,
bit.
you may need to use a little bit more powder than this. I feel like I used too little, and it didn't exactly set into my makeup.
Contour so that it sets, but I got a little bit on my shirt. Let me just get that off real quick. Just a little bit. Almost done. And that's enough. That's okay. I got a little bit on my shirt. You might have that issue when you do it as well. So you're going to let that sit. And while you let that sit, you're going to do your concealer. So let me just dust that a little bit away from my concealer. Concealer is supposed to be for your under eyes. And it's supposed to help conceal your dark circles. So like blend them into your skin. So I'm going to go in with this little e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush. And I'm just going to go ahead and conceal. See, I have a little bit of dark circles. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to put it inside my thing, but I'm using the mirror.
The concealer really does make my dark circles blend into my skin instead of just looking like a bag under my eye. And I'm also stating here that if you have patchy skin color and uneven skin color, that you want to make sure it looks patchy for a natural look.
And while I let all of this set, I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of eye masks. I have these Wander Beauty gold foiled eye masks. And it basically says they're individually packed to hydrate, reduce, and brighten the appearance of your skin. So I'm going to go ahead and open these up. I have scissors somewhere. Okay. And they look like this. Sorry. And they come between two little plastic things. And I'm just going to go ahead and place those. It doesn't say exactly where to place them, but I'm going to place them right here because this seems to be the shape that they look like. And I have another one to put it right here. And we just push those on a little bit. Those should definitely help with hydrating your eyes. I'm assuming that it like hydrates from the top down. Okay. So next up, we're going to do a little bit of highlighter. No, actually, we're not doing a highlighter. We haven't got there yet. While this sets and these sit, I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows. I'll have to move this up just a little bit. And I'm going to use this Pretty Vulgar, I think it's a eyebrow liner. And we're going to go ahead and apply that to my eyebrows. I'm going to use a brush you see, one of the smaller ones, like this, to do my eyebrows. And I'm going to be using I think I might use my mirror in my palette as opposed to the mirror on my camera. So, let me get close so you guys can see how I do this. I start in the front and I draw a line across pretty much the bottom to the shape that I want, and I always lightly stroke here so that you get that point on the bottom. And then I do hair strokes for the rest of it. I don't just like color it on, I do hair strokes so that it looks more of a natural brow. See, that's this side. It might be a little bit dark for me, but that's okay. And I'm going to do this side too. Again, I start with the shape line, like that, and then I do hair strokes up. And this gets you that really natural looking brow, because we all don't want like some chunky caveman looking brow on our face. Yeah, and those are my brows. Again, I use the ink gel eyebrow liner. I believe that's what it's called. So now that that's done, I think these have set enough because they're kind of drying really fast to pull them off. So here's one, and here's two, and we'll get rid of those. I'm also going to dust away the ear. Okay, so now I have my concealer, my contour. We're going to go in with blush, and I'm going to be using this Note blush. I got this in my BoxyCharm, so if you guys want me to review my BoxyCharm, please comment it down below because I do get it. I just don't know if anyone if there's an audience for that on my channel. So this is the color. It's actually like that. It has a little brush, and you want to put the blush on when you smile. See the apples? Just in a circle.
So you want to make sure you get enough blush in a circular motion on your cheeks. You can also use it to slim your nose and as an eyeshadow if you'd like.
There's my blush. I really, really enjoy how this concealed my eyes, and my skin feels so good right now. My contour looks really, really great. Next up, we are going to do eyeshadow. I do have an eyeshadow primer. It dries clear, so you squeeze that on your eyelid, and then the other one, and you just rub that in. You want to try not to get it in your eyebrows, though, if you do your eyebrows first, because it'll smudge them and mess them up. So I'm going to give that a second to dry. And while I do that, I'm going to apply my highlighter. And for my highlighter, I'm using this Wet n Wild Mega Glow in the shade Precious Petals. And I love this highlighter. And we're going to use a highlighter brush. This is my highlighter brush. And you just put it in the spots you want to have a little bit of a shimmer, which is usually up here, right above your cheekbones. And then you want to go along your nose, but try not to wipe off the blush if you did the blush for your, oh my gosh, for the slimming of the nose tip. And then you want to go in like a bronzer and kind of add highlighter around these areas. Like I said, almost like you're using a bronzer. And on the bottom of your chin with your contour. Oh, and your last, right here. Just like right above your lip. So that when you put your makeup on, it makes it pop. Okay, so I think my eyeshadow has dried down. I'm going to go ahead and use this. You know what? I'm not going to use the Alamar palette. I actually haven't used this one yet. It's the My Little Pony palette by ColourPop. And I think, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use this one. And I'm going to start with my base color, which you want to go in with something that's just going to, it's a base, it's going to set your eyes. Nothing too light, nothing too dark. So this is what I'm going to use for my base. And this shade is called, I think it's called Twilight. And we are just going to put that in just as our base coat. And blend that out. And you only want to put it up here. You don't want to put it all across your lid, because when you go to put makeup on your lid, you want to be able to see it. Okay, this almost gives me like a cut crease effect. If you don't know how to cut your crease, you basically put concealer on your crease and then you put makeup over it. So after that, we're going to go ahead and go in with this green color, and it's called Princess Sparkle, right here. And we're going to just apply that all over our lid, like so. Because you want something that will make that small base color pop. And this should do the trick. Again, this is the ColourPop My Little Pony palette. You blend that into the crease so that the two colors mix together well. That is a really pretty green. Okay, and then I'm going to grab another palette. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this Pure palette by BoxyCharm, or BoxyCharm by Pure, because it came in a BoxyCharm. And we're going to go in with this pink color right here. I don't know. Oh, it does say the shade. Nakey! And we're going to use a small brush to go ahead and apply that. Blend it in with our base coat. And again. See how it gives that? And I might put a little bit more green because I may have used too small of a brush to where it made it look more defined up top rather than on the bottom. I'm just going to use my finger for the green this time. And we're going to put that across here. So I'm going back with the BoxyCharm palette, and I'm going to use this brush right here. And we're going to go, you smoke out the bottom lash line, but you don't want it to be the same as the top because you don't want too much of a monotone. So I'm going to go ahead and, you know what, I'm not going to use this palette. I'm actually going to use this palette, and it's the Alamar palette. And I'm going to go in with this gold color. It's called El Melicon. I don't know. And I'm going to go ahead and start smoking out my under eye with this foiled shadow. Foiled shimmer, I'm not sure what it's called. See? Then it gives you that beautiful, like an eyeliner knot, but not. So then I'm going to also go into my crown palette. And I'm going to go in with this red shade-ish right here. It's another shimmer shade. And I'm also going to apply that underneath. Like I said, you don't want it to be too monotone, so applying another color like this underneath really helps give it that beautiful effect. Okay. Okay. The way I said that. Okay. Like, that was weird. Next, I have this Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. I don't know if it means to say brow or bro. I think it means to say bro. What you do with these is you get them out of the package. I can't get it out. Since I did my eyebrow, this one tends to be a little bit darker than what you already put, is you simply just go around your eyebrow to define the brow. See? I only need to do this up top because I already did the bottom. And sometimes people like to fill that in. I'm not one of those people. But this can also double as a lip liner. So let me go ahead and grab a mirror close to me so I can show you. I'm going to use this as a lip liner. Now I want my lips to look a little bit bigger, so I'm going to overline just a little bit. And here we go. It's hard to talk and do this, so bear with me. And now onto the top. See, I just slightly overlined, and I'm going to slightly overline the top as well. And you want to, even though you're overlining, you want to bring this lip liner back to the corner where you started. And it's okay if you mess up because you're going to fill it in. But try to make the Cupid's bow lines like super equal, because then you can tell that you overlined and you don't want that to happen. See? So we're going to go ahead and put that back. So this can be used for many, 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 many things. The spoolie on the other end will also help you soften up that defined brow if you don't fill it in. See? Okay, so let me put that back in the package. And let me get some lipstick. Let's see, I think we could either do a pink or an orange. That would go well with this lip liner too. So I'm going to dig through. I have a lot of lipsticks. I'm just going to dig through these and find one that I like. And we're just going to go with it. You can go ahead. I have this pink. It's like a let me tell you what the color is. Oh, that's what this color is. There's pink, and then I think I have a little bit more of an orange one. You know what? I'm going to use this pink one right here. It looks red in my camera, but there. And I'm going to put this butter gloss over it. And what you do is you go along your lip liner. Not your lips, your liner. So that you can't tell you overlined. See? And then on this side. And then you fill in your lips. See? You can't even tell that I have lip liner on or that I overlined. So let me go ahead and put that gloss on top. And this is the NYX Butter Gloss, and this is the shade Peaches and Cream. It's kind of pink for Peaches and Cream. It should have been like a Strawberries and Cream or Bubblegum and Cream. And this is just a gloss because the other lipstick was like a suede. See, like you really can't tell that I overlined my lips. Like they just look big and juicy and voluptuous. Like you could kick them. You could kiss these lips all day if you wanted to. So I think that we have, oh, actually, you have to put a little bit of setting spray. And I'm almost out. And this is the Make It Last Milani Setting Spray Prime, Correct, and Set 16-hour wear. So you want to just put a little bit, just enough to coat your face.
So I'm only putting a little bit of the setting spray like I have already mentioned, but I just want to express how little you guys need. You don't need a whole bunch, just a couple of squirts, how I'm doing, and you're good to go.
Okay, and then you have to wave that down. And once it dries, this is the completed look. Okay, so I want to thank you guys all for taking the time to watch this video. I know a lot of you don't know how to use makeup right away, so this will give you an example of how to use it, and this will teach you what to do, and just follow along and go ahead and add some mascara. I'm not doing that right now because I don't have any eyelashes, but you can add some mascara or some winged eyeliner to this, and it will just complete the look. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope you guys have a great